Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. Johnny V coming at you with another video. This one's the question in the community at the moment. It was initiated by Jason at Hot Rod Model Cars 9060 and also reiterated by Matthew at Model Car Videos. What is your oldest kit and model and favourite or coolest kit and model? So these things are all the same as we've done with our Grail kits. I think the same question was answered the same way. We just feel that what we have in our possession for the most part is what we like anyway. So without any further ado, I'll get some of mine out and show you what we've got. Alright, first one off the rank, if we can get it into view, is this guy. I'll try and set that there, and this is an original box from 1962, I think I saw, or 63, of the Double Deuce. Now, I got this box at a clearing sale here in Tasmania, and it was an empty box. The model unfortunately had been long gone and built by its owner. But going with the box itself, it's in. Oh, let's just see if we can clean away some of that glare, guys. Sorry about that. It's going to be a little tricky. Anyway, there is. The box is all there. It's all intact. It's a little weather beaten, but it is a solid box. It's an Aurora kit. And there we have that. But the thing was, when I opened it up, when I bought the thing, it actually had that inside it. So let's go if we can get that into focus for you. So December 1963, Model Car Science. And this magazine is I would say pretty much pristine condition, and it's quite the good model. I'm assuming it's been reviewed by the guys that are into these magazine displays, so I won't bother you any further with it. But yeah, that was inside the box. That was pretty cool. But to continue on this guy. One of my modelling friends passed away some years ago, and in his collection we had to help the family move them on. But as a gift and bequest from his wife to me was that kit is this car, and it was built back in 1963 or 64 when this kit was new, and this old gentleman's had it in his collection all those years. He built that when he was a little fella, and now he's passed on, and the family have graced it with me to be the custodian of this model. It is starting to show its age. The wheels have shrunk away a little bit, but beautifully done. The chrome is still holding up fairly well. Lenses are missing out of the headlight buckets, and the gold chrome has faded off a little. But guys, when I saw my box and then was bequest this, I now have a complete set, and that's something really special. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Alright, the next one along the list is the Avanti AMT, the Trophy Series. This is the one of the original releases. It still has a price of $1.60 on it. That's Australian dollars. Quite the amazing box, and this is from the same gentleman who passed away. This was another custodial gift from his family to take care of. The thing is, he started this many years ago and never finished it, and has been sitting in his cabinet, in his box, in this box, all its time. There's no windscreen, headlights aren't in, but the work has been started. Doors open. So I'm in two minds whether to leave it as a memorial piece to him unfinished, which is my tendency to anyway. I'm not a re-restorer of older kits. I'm a bit like Rob at Papa's model car room. I like that fact. But yeah, but there are still instructions with it, and there's still a bag of, or a box of bits and pieces still there. So that's another one of my older treasures that I have in my collection now. Alright, moving on, we have another one, the original Monogram Indie Racer. This was another acquisition at a clearing sale, the box. And I thought it was just the box. I like the old boxes, and especially if they're in half decent condition. And this is in pretty good nick. But the surprise with this one was the car itself was inside the box, built. So again, another old gentleman modeler. The family were having a clearance sale here in town, and they just bundled it all together. And this is it's all hand painted, brush painted work, but it's the original issue of this car, and I'm quite honoured to be the owner of it and custodian for its future generation, so it won't get lost. So again, and there are also with it, I think, the pushing crew, a original catalogue, and instructions from the build. They're all still in there. So this one was a real gem to have. Alright, and we're moving along. Right, the next one is a pretty ratty box, but it's this kit, an original MPC Chevy panel truck. Original issue, still got all the bits nicely legible on the box, but the lid has truly weathered through. Let's see if I can get that to stand in the back there like that somehow. Right, that's another one of the side cards. We have the instructions, all in that nice yellowed paper, original MPC. But the kicker is, guys, there it is, unbuilt. I think the only thing that I can see that has anything done to it is the chassis may have been painted at some time. But the kit itself is all there, everything. It looks like he's done some sanding work on it to start prepping it, whoever owned this kit. This was an Etsy score, actually, an online shop, and it actually came out of Canada when I finally ended up buying it, going back quite some years now. So yeah, so that's another old gem in the collection, and this will get built, and I'll see how I can go about getting this box restored so it can be displayed together. Alright, next one. Alright, next build is, or next kit is out of my own collection from myself that I bought over the years, but it's a Matchbox edition AMT 51 Chevy. convertible, and this is from 1979, still in plastic, still sealed up, but it's the German issue, because all the writing apart from that is in German. So I was quite amazed to actually acquire this one. I was in a shop in town in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia, when I lived over there, and I was talking to the owner of these kits, and he just said, well, I've got something you've probably never seen before, because I was there looking for Matchbox stuff, being a Matchbox car collector, and he said, check this out. And of course, as soon as I saw Matchbox and Chevy in the same words, yeah, it came home with me. So this one won't be built on the grounds that I've got the same one in the new release. So this one will just stay as is. And Matthew, I hope that makes you feel okay too. And finally, the next part is what's my favorite or coolest kit. I looked through my cabinet and I was very hard pressed to pick a single one. So I went with the most obvious version that I could have. And it would be my HQ Holden 1-ton vehicle, which I did a couple of years ago and has already had a showing on the channel. But seeing as Australian cars are very hard to come by in model kit form, and when I scored this cabin made, it was a resin body, and it's no longer available from anyone or for anyone. The guy's not making them anymore. I snapped one up as quick as I could. From, like I said, from in the original video, from there forward, that's all resin, all those bits. But from there backwards, that's all scratch built chassis work, and the deck, tail light assemblies, model kit parts put together. And that, I would say, apart from one or two of my truck models, this would have to be my favourite and the coolest one in my collection. So guys, to answer those questions, we all have our best, our favourites and our oldest. I think this is a really interesting topic to be discussing, and I look forward to seeing a lot more answers from the rest of you collectors and builders out there. So thank you again for watching. This is Johnny V saying, please remember to like, share and subscribe. And a big thank you to all my subscribers that are with me at the moment, and anyone else considering to come along. I really do appreciate it very much. So Johnny V saying, bye now.